Meeting in Springfield tonight will focus on housing. Earlier this year, the city hired an Atlanta company to come in, look at everything from abandoned houses and landlords to is there enough housing for what people here can afford? Well, tonight the results will be shared with everyone. We got a sneak peek of the results before tonight's meeting. Not only were people around town interviewed during the study, but the company also drove through Springfield with a 360-degree camera. They gathered info on housing conditions, age, and value. A few of the things they'll discuss tonight include aging houses and repairs, abandoned buildings and houses, missing sidewalks, green space, and neighborhood safety.
It's involved a housing study to see exactly what the conditions are in Springfield, and also some strategies for improving housing and neighborhoods.
Tonight's meeting is on the campus of OTC at Lincoln Hall at 6 o'clock, a little less than an hour from now.